probably the most popular Democrat in modern history, Bill Clinton, come back into the state to endorse Maggie Hassan's Democratic bid for governor. That's a really significant endorsement for her. The Telegraph first reported that former President Bill Clinton was coming for Maggie Hassan. The event in Nashua at the Radisson Hotel was pretty successful. Several hundred people there. Clinton gave a very upbeat speech, kind of mispronounced her name a couple of times, but I'm sure the candidate will forgive him for that. What's it really mean? What does it really say about the state of this race? Two things. One, Maggie Hassan is the establishment candidate. And as I've said before in this race, on the Democratic side, that counts for a lot, but it doesn't necessarily guarantee you a primary if it's a vigorous one. The second thing it says about this campaign is Jackie Cilley is a serious opponent. Why do I say that? She's the former state senator from Barrington, who's Maggie Hassan's main rival. Bill Kennedy from Danbury is also running, a volunteer firefighter. But Cilley has attracted a lot of support, as we've talked about here, from organized labor, from the State Employees Association, the firefighters, the Police Benevolent Association, and I think had gotten some momentum during these dog days of summer. And I think that the Hassan campaign decided essentially to waste a bullet by bringing a guy like Bill Clinton up here to give some momentum back to her. Now, when Bill Clinton says he wants to campaign for you, whoever you are, you tell him, when can you come, and it doesn't matter when. But let's recall back to 2010, in that close election between Annie Custer and Charlie Bass. Bill Clinton came in to campaign for Annie Custer, and she almost defeated Charlie Bass. And of course, they're in a big rematch again this fall. That visit happened less than 2 weeks before that election. It built a certain general election momentum for Annie Custer and helped her really coalesce the Democratic base of the party and even independents to seriously consider her campaign. That's not what this visit does for Maggie. I mean, and there's no question that as the primary gets closer, Maggie Hassan is going to roll out a number of significant endorsements. But at least in this instance, she has shown, I think, to all of us that she's taken Jackie Cilley very seriously and does not want even the possibility of what would be an incredible upset on September 6th.